Hi guys, this is Ails from Ails Gaming TV, and in this video, we're going to talk about my suggestion on how you can easily clear S-rank ant gates. Keep in mind that this is not the only way for you to clear this dungeon, but you can definitely use this build if you want to clear it much easier. But before we begin, if you would love to see more solo leveling Arise content, then please like and subscribe. This will really mean a lot to me, and it will give me more opportunities to reach more players all over the world who need guidance and a little bit of entertainment on their journey. So enough said, and let's jump right into the video.
L's Gaming TV.
So the first skill for this build is the Commander's Touch. This skill has a rune called Black Hole that allows you to group up your enemies and deal a good amount of damage depending on the number of targets inside the black hole. This will be your most important skill since this dungeon has a lot of enemies that are scattered all over the map. And all of them can deal huge damage to your character, so grouping them up and killing them all at the same time will be the best way for you to clear those non-boss monsters. Another thing is that using Black Hole will allow you to maximize your DPS skill usage since you will hit more targets with one skill compared to running around all over the map and trying to kill them one by one. So next will be Vertical Arts. This skill has a rune called Crosshairs that deals 45% more damage to elite and boss monsters. Crosshairs also has a decent damage multiplier on top of being a fire element skill that will be very effective when dealing with ant monsters. To be honest, you can pretty much use any fire element skill for your second slot since you just need one DPS skill to go with your Black Hole. However, we choose Vertical Arts since it has a longer range and can be cast even if you're far from your targets. Using a melee range skill might put you in danger since those ants attack really fast and they're coming from every side of the map. So having a little bit of distance while consistently moving will give you a better chance of surviving and beating this dungeon. So now that we're done with the skills, let's proceed with the Blessing Stones. For your first slot, I highly suggest that you choose Weakness Detection since this will give your Vertical Arts a huge damage boost that you will need to clear those small ants with one hit. It will also increase your damage to those elite ants, so having this as your DPS booster will be a great choice. You can also use Wolf Assassin, but this will only affect the small ants, while the Boss Slayer will only affect the elite ants. So I suggest that you use Weakness Detection instead for more versatility. Next is Reawakening. This will be a big help if you want to spam those black holes with Vertical Arts combos since it will decrease all your skill cooldown. By the way guys, you can also use Mana Rampage for your second slot, but you might need to launch more auto attacks to regenerate your MP since Mana Rampages increase your MP consumption. For your third slot, I highly suggest that you use Camouflage for a little bit of survivability. There are cases where those elite ants cannot be seen from our camera angle and they often do sneaky attacks like that. So using Camouflage will help you avoid those skills that might deal a lot of damage to your character. If you have already unlocked your fourth slot, then Swiftness will be a great option. In this dungeon, you will need to constantly move for you to survive those ant attacks. So having Swiftness on your kit will be a great help for you to easily move around and dodge those sneaky attacks. If you don't have Swiftness yet, then it's best to use the daily quest Blessing Stone for you to have an extra layer of survivability if there are times where your camouflage skill is not enough to help you survive those ant attacks. Now that we're done with the Blessing Stones, let's now proceed to the weapons. For this one, you can actually use anything that you currently have, but if you have Skadi, Grimoire, and Vulcan's Rage, then those three will be the best options. First, the Skadi and Grimoire allow you to freeze your enemies, so using them in this dungeon will be a great help for you to apply crowd control to easily burst them all at once. On top of that, Grimoire has a debuff called Deep Erosion that increases the damage taken by targets that have elemental weakness. So the Grimoire will definitely increase your total damage output even if it's a water element weapon. For the Vulcan's Rage, it will be the best option since it is a fire element weapon and it can provide a shield that will help you have more survivability when dealing with a massive horde of ants. Take note that this is just a weapon recommendation and you can definitely clear this gate easily by just using the skills we've talked about earlier. Next will be the Shadows. For this one, you can use anything that you currently have, but the most important thing is how you deploy them. What I highly suggest is for you to summon your shadows as soon as possible to burst the first elite ant. Then skilling it right away will help you move easily around the map. Keep in mind that you should not let 3 of those elite ants be on the field at the same time since you will definitely have a hard time dodging because of consecutive sneaky attacks. Just a quick tip, Be sure to keep moving around since this will be very crucial for you to survive this dungeon. Also, keep an eye on the elite and super armor because once they activate it, they will definitely follow it up with an attack. So always be prepared to dodge when you see them turn blue. For you to easily understand, I will just play a clip of me clearing this S rank gate.
Now, let's get started. This will really help. Tearing through, destroy them all! Enough with the jokes. You're an unworthy opponent. Flash. Feel the wrath of Status! See it all. Too slow. Flash. You're an unworthy opponent.
So that's it. I hope I was able to help you learn more about how you can easily clear this S rank and 8. By the way guys, I'm happy to announce that I'm one of those content creators that have been chosen to be a part of Netmarble's content creator program. So please support me by clicking the link in the description. Once you've supported me, I will be able to share limited codes and coupons with all of you via the supporters tab or by leaving a direct message on my Facebook page. I will share those codes publicly when Netmarble provides some airdrops for my supporters. I really do appreciate this and I hope to see you all on our next video. Also, remember to play this game at your own pace, never get burnout, and always have fun. Till next time, peace!